I couldn't stay at Jake's anymore. He was getting creeped out, and I didn't want to drag him into this. I'm at a motel now, on the edge of town, but I keep looking over my shoulder. The thumping follows me everywhere, soft, rhythmic, like it's waiting. I decided to dig into the theater's history, hoping answers would help me escape whatever this is. I went to the town library, a dusty old building that smells like mildew, and found microfiche records from the 1950s. There was an article from 1953, buried in the local paper's archives, about a fire at Emporium Cinema Hall. It said 12 people died, mostly staff, but a few patrons too. The official report blamed faulty wiring, but the details were vague, like someone wanted it forgotten. I found a follow-up piece, barely a paragraph, saying the theater reopened a month later. No mention of the projectionist Sarah told me about, the one who died clutching a film canister. But there was a name, Elias Carver, the theater's owner at the time, who pushed to rebuild despite the tragedy. I posted about it on r/NoSleep, and the comments exploded again. Users found more. An old forum post from the 90s claiming Elias was obsessed with experimental films, ones that captured more than images. Someone linked a grainy photo of him standing in front of screen 7, holding a canister that looked exactly like the one I found. The comments are at 90 pages now, with people saying Elias made a deal with something dark to keep the theater alive. Others swear they've seen him in the live stream footage, standing among the glowing-eyed figures. Tonight, at the motel, I heard the thumping again, louder, coming from the bathroom. I checked, and the mirror was fogged up, like someone had breathed on it. Written in the condensation was one word: stay. I grabbed my stuff and ran to my car, but when I looked in the rearview mirror, the back seat wasn't empty. A shadow sat there, its eyes glowing faintly. I floored it, and it was gone when I looked again. My phone pinged, a new text from the unknown number. You can't leave the dead hall. I know I said I'd never go back, but I had to. The thumping, the texts, the shadow, it's all tied to screen 7. I needed to end it. I waited until 3 a.m. when the theater was empty and broke in through a side door. The air was freezing, the neon sign outside flickering like it was struggling to stay on. My flashlight barely cut through the darkness, and the thumping was already there, pulsing through the walls. Spring 7's door was wide open. The projector was running, showing static with those screaming faces, their glowing eyes fixed on me. I didn't touch the projector this time. Instead, I searched the booth and found a hidden panel under the floorboards. Inside was a box, old and rusted, with ECH 1953 etched on it. My hands shook as I opened it. There were more film strips, each frame showing people in the theater, some screaming, some smiling, all with those glowing eyes. One frame was different. It showed Elias Carver, his face clear, standing in front of the screen, his arms outstretched like he was summoning something. The thumping stopped. The air grew heavier, and I heard whispers. Not just my name now, but dozens of voices, overlapping. Stay! Join us! The screen flickered, and I saw myself again, standing in the theater, but I wasn't alone. Shadows filled the seats, their eyes glowing brighter, their blurred faces twisting into smiles. I dropped the box and ran, but the hallway seemed to stretch, the door to the lobby getting farther away. My flashlight died, and the whispers turned into screams. I don't know how I made it out. I'm back at the motel now, but my phone won't stop buzzing. The live stream I didn't start is somehow online again, showing me in screen 7, holding the box. It's at 15 million views, and the comments are freaking out. He's still there. The shadows are moving. I didn't start that stream. I swear I didn't. I'm writing this from a gas station, miles from town. I don't know how long I can keep running. The thumping's in my head now, constant, like it's part of me. My phone keeps glitching, showing that same video of me in screen 7, my eyes glowing, smiling. The comments on r/NoSleep are at 100 pages, with people saying they've been to Emporium and seen the shadows themselves. One user claims they found an old journal from Elias Carver, saying he made a film that trapped souls to keep the theater alive forever. They're calling it a curse, a loop that pulls in anyone who watches. Last night, I dreamed I was back in Screen 7. The shadows were in the seats, but they weren't shadows anymore. They were people, their faces clear, screaming for me to join them. Elias was there, standing on the screen, his eyes glowing. He said, "You're part of the film now." I woke up screaming, and my motel room mirror had "Stay" written in fog again. I'm posting this as a warning. Don't go to Emporium Cinema Hall. Don't look for that 1953 film. If you see it, don't watch it. It's not just a movie, it's alive, and it wants you to stay. I'm driving as far as I can, but every time I look in the mirror, I see those glowing eyes staring back. I don't think I escaped. I don't think I ever will. This part follows Alex's attempt to flee the town, only to discover that the curse of Emporium Cinema Hall is not confined to the theater, pulling him deeper into its grip and introducing a new layer of dread with physical evidence of the haunting. I've been driving for hours, maybe days. I'm losing track. The gas station where I posted last was supposed to be my last stop before leaving this cursed town behind. But the road doesn't make sense anymore. I keep passing the same faded billboard for Emporium Cinema Hall, its neon letters flickering even in daylight. Now playing forever. My GPS is useless, looping me back toward town no matter which direction I take. The thumping's louder now, syncing with my heartbeat, vibrating through the car's steering wheel. Last night I pulled over at a rest stop, hands shaking, and checked my phone. The live stream I didn't start is still online, now at 20 million views. It shows me in Screen 7, but I'm not moving, just standing there, my eyes glowing, smiling at the camera. The comments are at 110 pages, with users saying they see themselves in the background of the footage, even though they've never been to the theater. One user, Earl Dead Hall Watcher, posted publicly this time, "You're not driving away, you're already in the film." I found something in my car this morning, a strip of film wedged in the passenger seat. It's from that 1953 canister, I'm sure of it. The frame shows me, but I'm not alone. There's a figure behind me, tall and blurry with those glowing eyes. I tried to throw it out, but when I checked my pocket later, it was back. The thumping stopped for a moment when I touched it like it was pleased. I'm scared to look at it too long, but I swear the figure's getting clearer, its smile wider. I'm posting this from my car, parked at another gas station that looks too much like the last one. The clerk inside was watching a grainy video on his phone. It was my live stream. He looked up at me, his eyes glowing faintly, and said, "You stayed." I ran. I don't know where I'm going, but I can't stop driving. The billboard's up ahead again. This part delves into the historical roots of the haunting through Alex's discovery of Elias Carver's journal, revealing the sinister purpose behind the 1953 film and escalating the supernatural threat as the curse begins to spread beyond Alex. I made it to a diner outside town, or I thought I did. The road keeps looping, but this place felt safe for a moment. The thumping's quieter here, muffled, like it's waiting. I was digging through my backpack for change when I found something new, a leather-bound journal, brittle and yellowed, with each 1953 carved into the cover. It wasn't there before. I'm sure of it. The journal belongs to Elias Carver, the theater's owner in the 50s. His handwriting is shaky, like he was scared or obsessed. He wrote about creating a film that would capture eternity, a way to keep Emporium alive forever. He mentioned a ritual, something about binding souls to the real, using the theater's screen as a gateway. The fire in 1953 wasn't an accident. He started it to trap the first audience, their fear and pain fueling the film. He called it the perfect show. The last entry is dated the day of the fire. They scream, but they stay. The film is alive now. I am its keeper. There's a sketch of Screen 7, with eyes drawn in the seats, glowing. I posted scans of the pages on r/no sleep, and the thread blew up. 130 pages of comments, 25 million views on the live stream clips. Users are freaking out, saying they've seen the glowing eyes in their own photos now, like the curse is spreading through screens. Someone found a record of Elias's death. He was found in screen 7, smiling, his eyes burned out. I left the diner, but the journal's still with me. I tried to burn it, but it wouldn't catch fire. The thumping's back, louder, and my phone keeps playing the Livestream audio on its own, whispers saying, "Join us." The diner's windows reflected my face, but my eyes looked wrong, too bright. I'm not sure I'm still me. This part delves into the historical roots of the haunting through Alex's discovery of Elias Carver's journal, revealing the sinister purpose behind the 1953 film and escalating the supernatural threat as the curse begins to spread beyond Alex. I made it to a diner outside town, or I thought I did. The road keeps looping, but this place felt safe for a moment. The thumping's quieter here, muffled, like it's waiting. I was digging through my backpack for change when I found something new, a leather-bound journal, brittle and yellowed, with each 1953 carved into the cover. It wasn't there before. I'm sure of it. The journal belongs to Elias Carver, the theater's owner in the 50s. His handwriting is shaky, like he was scared or obsessed. He wrote about creating a film that would capture eternity, a way to keep Emporium alive forever. He mentioned a ritual, something about binding souls to the real, using the theater's screen as a gateway. The fire in 1953 wasn't an accident. He started it to trap the first audience, their fear and pain fueling the film. He called it the perfect show. The last entry is dated the day of the fire. They scream, but they stay. The film is alive now. I am its keeper. There's a sketch of screen 7, with eyes drawn in the seats glowing. I posted scans of the pages on r/no sleep, and the thread blew up. 130 pages of comments, 25 million views on the live stream clips. Users are freaking out, saying they've seen the glowing eyes in their own photos now, like the curse is spreading through screens. Someone found a record of Elias's death. He was found in screen 7, smiling, his eyes burned out. I left the diner, but the journal's still with me. I tried to burn it, but it wouldn't catch fire. The thumping's back, louder, and my phone keeps playing the live stream audio on its own, whispers saying, "Join us." The diner's windows reflected my face, but my eyes looked wrong, too bright. I'm not sure I'm still me. This is the climactic confrontation, where Alex returns to Emporium Cinema Hall to destroy the film, facing the full force of the curse and uncovering the truth about his role in it, leaving an open-ended horror that fuels viral speculation. I'm back at Emporium, in screen 7, and I don't know if I'll make it out to post this. The theater's alive, the walls pulse with the thumping, the air's so cold it burns. The projector's running, showing the 1953 film, but it's different now. It's not just me or the original audience, it's everyone who watched the live stream, their faces trapped in the static, screaming, their eyes glowing. The seats are full of shadows, all turning to look at me. I found the projector's power source, a tangled mess of wires sparking with unnatural light. I poured gasoline from a can I brought, but before I could light it, the screen changed. It showed Elias Carver, clear as day, standing in the theater. He spoke, his voice echoing in my head. "You're the final frame, Alex. The film needs a keeper." The shadows stood, reaching for me, their hands cold as they grazed my skin. I lit the match. The fire caught, but it didn't burn right. It glowed green, and the thumping turned into laughter. The screen didn't melt. It grew brighter, showing me, my eyes glowing, my face smiling. I ran, but the hallway stretched again, the door so far away. My phone's posting this on its own. I didn't type this. The live stream's at 40 million views, and the comments say I'm still in screen 7, standing still, part of the film. If you're reading this, don't watch the footage. Don't go to Emporium. The film's not just in the theater anymore, it's in every screen, waiting for you. I can feel myself slipping, my thoughts blurring. The thumping stopped. I think I'm staying.